Hey guys, welcome to the last presentation for the French Revolution. Today is chapter 7.5, the Congress of Vienna. Keep in mind that if this is the last chapter, part of the chapter, that means the test is coming up. All right? Very good. So here we go. So the revolution has come and gone, and our friend Napoleon has come and gone. So now the question is, what's next? So this is looking at how the European leaders are going to have a meeting, calling it the Congress of Vienna, and they're going to try to restore orders and establish peace. And what's interesting is some of the things that they created then still exist today. So really this whole note section is about what's next. What are we going to do next? All right, so here we go. There we go. Notice it meets for quite a long time. There's many issues they're trying to discuss, and part of this is the men that are meeting are going back and forth from one place to another, like from the meeting back to their nation and things like that. All right, so here we go. So the leader of this meeting is Metternich. You son of a biscuit. Metternich. All right, Metternich. Good. So here we go. So we did that, we did that, we did that. Good times, good times. All right. So there's this conservative part of Europe called the Holy Alliance, the Concert of Europe. These are the people who are much more conservative. So the key players at Vienna, you got Alexander I of Russia. You've got King William of Prussia. You've got the guy running the meeting, Metternich. You've got the British, and you've got the French. All right? Talleyrand. Good. So Metternich calls the meeting, and really, let's be honest, he's got three goals. Three goals are: number one, limit French aggression by surrounding it with strong countries. So they're going to take France and basically surround it with stronger countries so that it isn't tempted to attack again. Create a balance of power in Europe so no other countries think about attacking, and put royal families back on the throne. All right. On some level, what they're really worried about is containing France. So France loses all the territory that Napoleon had taken over. Russia is given most of Poland. Prussia was given half of Saxony, part of Poland, and other German territories. And a German confederation of 30 plus states was created from the previous 300 under Austrian rule. So what they're trying to do is make Germany a little more powerful and a little more controlled because they're one of France's neighbors. Austria was given back territory it lost recently, plus a little more territory from Germany and Italy. So here you can kind of see the before and after. And notice what they're trying to do is strengthen this area. Over here you see it better so the French can stop attacking. Look at the before and after. You see this idea of legitimacy, the agreement that the monarchs Napoleon took out of power would be restored. Basically, they have a legitimate right to the power, to the throne, and that Napoleon didn't have a right to kick them out. Congress delegates hope that restoring the monarch's power would stabilize political relations among nations. Because think about it, once Napoleon kicked the king out, whoever took over did not have relationships with other countries and did not have like a right to the throne. So that's what this slide is talking about. So this balance of power. Wanted to weaken France, not leave it powerless. Did not want countries to easily take over others. If France was severely punished, they feared that this would just be revenge, or France would want revenge. And if they divided France, a stronger nation would conquer it. All right? Result equals France remained a major power, but diminished European power. You'll notice the four countries in that quadruple alliance, the countries, again, trying to basically tell France, you can't do this again. First time nations of an entire continent had cooperated. What's amazing about the Congress of Vienna is this. Nobody left the meeting feeling like they got hosed. Again, balance of power, lasting peace. So Congress of Vienna is good. People liked it. It gets a star. Can you do it? So beyond Vienna, what happens? Caesar Alexander, Francis I of Australia, and King Frederick of Prussia, they create a holy alliance, pledged to base relationship with other nations on Christian principles to combat revolutions. This concert of Europe is a series of alliances devised by Metternich to ensure nations would help each other. So what we're looking for is this sense of solidarity, the sense of I've got your back, that goes beyond the meaning of Vienna. Again, and most of these strategies are counter-revolution. We don't want any more of these revolutions. They'll fight for each other whenever a revolution starts up, and Holy Alliance. Basically, if there's a revolution in country number 1, countries 2, 3, and 4 will come help them. France, after the Congress, the ideas of the French Revolution kind of fall apart. France becomes divided. There's a boom in conservatism. Liberals want a legislature. So again, do we go back to a monarchy, or do we go back and have some of the other ideas? The lower class tended to be the liberal class. And really what's important is this is the first time Europe experimented with democracy, and the political revolutions in Latin America that come on later on are really reflections of the ideas or aftershocks of the French Revolution. So Congress of Vienna's legacy: France loses power, Britain and Prussia gain power, nationalism, pride in your country, we should all fight together, goes up, colonial independence, and democracy is now recognized as a legitimate form of government. Because of the first French Revolution, it inspires later French revolutions. This is version 2, version 3. Haiti has a revolution, Mexico has a revolution, Venezuela has a revolution, Chile, Peru, and Argentina have a revolution, Brazil all have a revolution, basically saying, hey, we don't like the way we're being treated, and they start to follow the French ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity. And out of that, we get some new countries forming. Greece is basically reformed. Belgium is formed. Thank God, I love their waffles. Italy is created with greater solidarity, and the idea of Germany is formed. Instead of having a bunch of those little provinces, Germany becomes its own country. Again, what do you need to know? This is the main thing here. And by French plague, we mean the idea of French revolutions. All right? Good, that was my timer. So can you do these questions? Let's look at it again. Boom, boom, boom. So if the French Revolution was a sporting event, the Congress of Vienna is the post-game show. What are we going to do now? What did we learn from that game? And that's it. All right, guys. Good job. Have a good one. I'm going to stop.